All right, how's it going today? So for sticky situation today, where am I at? I am in St. George. Why am I in St. George, you ask? Because we bought a property that we're going to use for an Air B&B, and it's a pretty nice little property. See if we can show it a little back here in the back there. So it's just this little house, little brick rambler. Not bad. It also comes with a little mother-in-law. Sorry, the sun was shining right in their eyes there. So it also comes with a little mother-in-law apartment right down over here. So it's like a 2-bedroom thing. So we're thinking we can rent out that one, plus rent out the main house, and actually get some cash flow going. That's always nice when you get some residual income coming in. So let's take a little look around and see what we have here. And let's see, so we're going into the little casita here. So it's not very big, it's more like a garage that they turned into a mother-in-law apartment. It's a 1-bedroom, and a bathroom, and a kitchen. Nothing much. So it was pretty trash though when we got here, so I've got to do a lot of painting and fixing up. There's a lot of holes in the walls and stuff, so it's definitely got to be fixed and repainted. This one's not that bad. It looks it's newer. It's been done before. The inside house is pretty trashed up though, so we got to do a lot with that. I've got to do a lot of stuff with the yard. The yard is just all this rock stuff. Not really a yard, you might say, but it's there, so we got to fix that, clean up that. There's a septic system with it, and a bunch of other little things that I have to work on. So yeah, the back of the house kind of trashed here. Let's see if I can flip it around for a better showing of it. Oh no, I didn't want to do that one. So right there we got the back of the house. Someone ripped out the porch here, so we'll have to redo the porch and fix all of that. But yeah, the yard's pretty trash. There's a lot of little problems with the AC on it and everything else. So it's just got these little sheds back here too. Not much of a yard at all, but you know, not horrible. I'm not living here. If I was living here, I'd have to do a lot of work to it just because I can't really handle like shoddy craftsmanship. So we will look at that. The kids are just sitting around playing. I'm going to be here for the weekend fixing stuff up and working on it. See if we can't show you the inside of the house too. Sorry, we're changing lights to dark. So it's got this kind of little, they've done a lot of little additions. So this part here is just an addition on a little A-frame off the back of the house. Not super great, kind of trashy. They've done a lot of things where they just added on, where you had like a sliding glass door that was here, and now it is not there. They just put in a regular door. The old garage here, which is now, I guess you'd call it a bedroom, more like a little office thing, but yeah, so got that room, then it's got 2 other bedrooms in here. It's got the front living room, bathroom here. So it cleaned it up pretty good though. I mean, when we bought it, they just trashed it and left it. There was junk everywhere. Everything was a big mess. So we've done a basic cleaning on it now. So we got at least the 3 inches of dog hair that was on the floor out of the way. So here's the master bedroom with the toilet put into the closet. I mean, if you need to go, you need to go, whatever. So got that in there, and then we have this one other little bedroom in here. So there's a lot of paint work that needs to be done now. The floors are okay, and then a lot of it's just this brick wall, so we don't have to do too much with that. We may paint it, we may leave it, we'll see. But I have to replace all the doors because every single door looks like someone punched it. And the electrical in here is really bad. And then there's this popcorn ceiling stuff, which nice and asbestos filled, not good. So I'm gonna try to clean that off this weekend. But it does have this fancy looking fireplace thing. It's an actual fireplace. I don't know if a gas fireplace might work better in there. I mean, it's St. George. It doesn't ever get cold down here. It's like 55 degrees. It's the coldest. I mean, sometimes it freezes. Pretty rare. But yeah, so that's what that is. And that's what we're doing this weekend. So maybe I'll take some video of the projects I'm working on and kind of show you what I do for when I'm doing a remodel or a flip. And we'll go from there. Okay, one of the little projects isn't that beautiful, that brass stuff from there? Yeah, that doesn't go with it, so we're pulling it out. We're gonna replace it with some new stainless steel ones. We'll kind of match the sink and everything. The rest of this is pretty nice. They got some nice backsplash in here. It'd be fun to put a little light up in there, just give it a little bit more light in the kitchen, but for the most part, that's okay. I'm gonna change those out and make them all silver. There is no garbage disposal, so we may add one of those in too. But that's project number one. All right, so we got that project done. See, we got the two sink things in. Took me a little bit longer because, as usual, plumbing sucks, and every time you need something, one little part breaks and then you have to go to the store. Luckily, I didn't have to go to the store, but I had to use old parts, but still worked good. So now it looks 100 times better than those nasty brass looking ones, but so we can put the top in that and we're good. So on to the next project. All right, so project number 2 was to move the light switch from this side because it's on the outside. This is the bathroom light, so who wants to have their light switch on the outside, especially if you have mean brothers and sisters where every single time you go into the bathroom they run by flick, ha ha ha. So what I've done is I've taken the box out of this side and I moved it over here to the inside. Not a super hard thing, just had to switch the wiring. Luckily there was nothing big in the way down there, so it was fairly easy to do. So project number 2 done, just gotta put the plate on it. And then on this side, I can take the piece that I cut out from the other side, put it back in here, and then patch it so that it blends in and put some mud on it. Since we're painting all the walls anyway, it doesn't matter because that'll just blend in with it. Hopefully you won't see it. I'll be able to mix it good. But yeah, so get that part done. And then Monty's over here. She's doing a fun job, the most fun job of all. See, she's got her mask on because she's COVID aware. Yeah. No, it's not. It has nothing to do with COVID. It's the fact that we're pulling all this popcorn crap off the ceiling, which is a relatively easy job if you do it right. All you have to do is take the spray bottle like this. So you just come up here, you'll take your little spray bottle and you get a little wet like that. Then you take your box right here. Of course, you want to keep it close by. And then all you have to do is come in here with this and it scrapes off. Sorry, not a very good camera. I'm trying to hold the box and do this at the same time. So you just scrape along there. Once it's wet, it comes off really easy. I didn't really let that stay wet for very long, but yeah, so we just have to do all of that in the hallway. That's a lot of work, but you know, what do we got? Lots of free time? You bet. So we'll get that done. That's Project Eternal, so we'll just work on that little by little every time we're here. So one of the little tricks I do, I hope everybody knows this, it's pretty simple. So when you're patching a little hole like this, whether it's a big hole or a small hole, you get just a little piece of wood like this, and you'll slide it up inside. Drill. So you just slide it up and put it so that it's level width. So it sits in there like that. I'll do a screw above. These ones are a little bit harder because there's absolutely zero room to work with. And you sink it just like a regular screw. But this will give me my backing so that I can put this piece in. That piece will go in there like that. And I just screw that into place, then I can come and tape it and mud it and blend it in. And so that's just a quick trick to do that. If it's a bigger hole, you'll do 2 pieces of wood. A really big hole, then just cut it out and attach it to studs. So, but yeah, that's for an average size hole. This is great for doorknob holes. If you just have another piece, you can put it in there. So it works great. So that's my trick. And I'm gonna mud it and get it all cleaned up for the mini coat so that we can hopefully blend it in to look exactly like the rest of the wall. Thanks.